Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be looking at some emergency balance changes which just happened literally like an hour ago. Just literally got online after the maintenance. So we're going to be going through what I think of the changes. So obviously with these changes, there must have been some drastic details in the stats. I know in ladder I was basically facing off against Poco, Meg, Jacky like all of the time. Really strong. I was going to do a video on it today until the maintenance came out with these emergency nerfs. I was going to show you guys how broken it was, but obviously again by the stats it must have just been so OP. So we're going to be going over the balance changes, whether Jacky and Meg are still going to be really strong in the meta. So before we get into today's video, make sure using the create code in the shop, mine would be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Alright guys, so jumping into the first game then, trying out the new Jacky. So with the balance changes, it actually came out a big surprise to me. So the first one is going to be Jacky's HP going from 7,000 to 6,440, but her start power hardy hard hat has received a buff from 10% damage reduction, I think, to 15%, which is also nice. But I was kind of surprised that they actually removed this much HP from Jacky. I really didn't think she was this strong. Obviously, again, I don't really know the stats behind it all. Obviously, by the stats, it must have just been like near enough game breaking, else I wouldn't have gave an emergency nerf to Jacky. But obviously, with like Max in a comp and a healer as well, Jacky was very strong and seen a lot in scrims. So I could see why she was deserving of some sort of nerf. But it came to a surprise it was this quickly, right? Also, the damage as well has been reduced to from Jacky. She used to do 1,792. Now she does 1,624. So the big one for me straight away, a lot of people noticed in stream and I did myself as well. Just have to double check the numbers though. She doesn't actually free shot Mortis anymore, which for me is huge because Jacky was always a big counter to Mortis. Now she no longer free shots Mortis. Mortis is probably going to be able to deal with Jacky quite comfortably. So some surprising changes. Again, Jacky must have just been so strong they had to emergency nerf her. And it comes as a surprise though, because we have brawlers like Stu and Bell, which have been meta for such a long time and they don't really receive any game changing nerfs. But for a brawler like Jacky, maybe because it's just so easy to use her, that's probably the reason why they've nerfed her. But we should be able to score here, hopefully. And Mortis is able to put that in, so that's going to be the first game right there. Let's jump into one more game with Jacky. Alright guys, so jumping into the next game then. So now we're going to be talking about whether I think Jacky is still going to be strong in the meta. I still feel like she's going to be pretty decent. I don't think this is going to literally like make her unusable. I still think in combination again with like a healer or like a Max, she's going to be really strong. So for me, it was like, I think I said this before, I know I've said it for sure in stream, it's like a walking Tara super, right? You give Jacky the speed, and once she gets her super, she's just going to be near enough unkillable. It's absolutely insane how strong this super really is. And especially as well, people kind of forgot as well, like the trait with Jacky, like with tanks, Jacky really had like a unusable super before, but now she has a usable super, and now she, obviously with incoming damage, you actually get your super as well. It's even better for Jacky. So yes, we're seeing her meta though. Literally, we got to enjoy a half Jacky meta for 2 days, which I don't really like as well. I don't think I used to be able to two-shot Baron, I'm pretty sure as well. Not able to do so now, I'm pretty sure. Is that gonna be, yeah, it's obviously gonna be the same for Spike as well. This Mortis is chaining on us like crazy, and of course now as a Mortis, you're probably gonna be seeing a Jacky now, and you probably want to be taking her out with ease. Of course, again, you get like the 50% shield as well with Jacky, which people forgot about really because you never really got too much value out of the super beforehand. But that 50% shield is really strong. I can probably see why they've actually nerfed the HP, because that 50% shield, you're going to be getting the super a lot, and it's going to be helping you in those gunfights. So Baron's kind of popping off against us. Ball's going to go in now. Our Mortis should really be able to do a lot more work here. Don't know what he's holding us for erase bats for, but still he's able to chain like crazy somehow, and we're able to score with this. So 1-0 at the moment. I'm really liking the changes for sure. I really like it when superstars are actually quick to balance stuff like this. I'd rather them like maybe over nerf her rather than just leave her in a broken state. Definitely a change I'm welcoming for sure. So again, going to be using my supers, being able to chain it like crazy. And that's what I'm talking about with Jacky. You're just able to chain the supers really quickly. So I still think she's going to be pretty strong. Definitely, I would have said she was near enough like around the top 5 brawlers before that nerf. I would say she's probably going to be sitting in the top 20 still at least. So that's going to be Jacky right there. Let's move into the changes with Meg. Alright guys, so now moving into the emergency nerfs with Meg, and I really like these changes. So the first one is going to be whenever you activate super and then die, you actually lose it. Again, that was just a change that probably was needed anyway after release, but obviously they're quick to adjust this. It's only like 600 trophy gameplay, so not really too much can be going on. I think it's Sandy's throne, not really too sure what he's doing here. The next one is that whenever Meg actually gets out of her super, probably actually going to waste this here, son. He should be able to score this, hopefully. Okay, no, he misses anyway. So basically when in this form, when she's defeated, used to be able to respawn with like full ammo. It used to be so easy to take people down and chain your supers like crazy. So it's really nice that they've actually changed this. Obviously, it's going to be a lot easier to take down Meg once she's out of it. You can see here, I have no ammo beforehand. I could just easily burst people. Also, as well, I believe when you went out of the mech form, you used to be able to heal like straight away. I remember saying that when I was playing Meg straight away. It was kind of crazy. I went out of the mech form and I was able just to heal straight away, which was kind of crazy. They've nerfed that as well. So some real welcome changes. Definitely in need of some sort of nerf. I still feel like Meg's going to be really, really strong. It's just going to balance her that little bit more. And obviously, as they get more data as to like why she's so strong, where she's so strong at, I feel like they can nerf her even more. She's still, for me, probably going to be at least a top 10 brawler. It's been so painful dealing with her in ladder at the moment. And I really thought that Meg wouldn't be as strong because you could just not feed her and just, I thought you could stay away. She's really weak, but she's actually really strong. So let's move into one final game. All right, guys, so moving on to the final game. So as I was just saying before the end of the game there, I felt like in competitive anyways, that like Meg, I felt like you could probably like stay away from her and not feed her, but just from playing ladder or alone, it just still feels like she just gets a super really quick. She's got really long range, really surprising range, and again, you just need that one super with Meg and you're able to chain those supers like crazy. So we're just going to go into Meg form right here. Going to pop my gadget. Hopefully I can stay alive for long enough. I know in this form as well, without your super, you're not really going to do a lot of damage as well. So of course you got to really wait for that swipe so you can do like 3k damage. And here you can just see, I mean, she reloads kind of fast. It's just really annoying. I'm so used to straight away popping out of this form and being able just to smash the auto aim button and probably get the kill. So I'm just going to pop gadget again. I'm just going to run into him because the damage that I'm going to be dealing the most is up close with that super. You just see there, just swiping at him. Nothing that they can really do. I'm going to pass this over to Rico. Hopefully he's able to walk back in. They should be able to do so. Okay, trick shots it. It does manage to go in anyways. But let me know what you think of the changes in the comment section below. Do you think this will really kill Meg? Do you think it will kill Jacky? I've given my thoughts on it, obviously. Just because I'm a pro player doesn't mean I'm always right. It's kind of hard to just be right, especially on the first kind of day of all the changes. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Definitely a lot of fun still playing Meg and Jacky. It's a nice fresh feeling for me. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.